Hi. So I'm gonna apply the henna. I didn't know if maybe you'd want to see what it's like, but it's green and it's this kind of gooey, sort of yogurty substance that it ends up being after, well, actually when you mix it, that's what it should be like. So I'm using gloves. I mean, you don't have to because it's not a chemical or anything, but it just might feel better for my hands because I'm not into like the goopy thing right now, actually. So I'm just gonna start applying this. So I'm kind of using a comb at this point. Not sure how well that's gonna work once we get really into it, but yeah, so just kind of take some sections here, and then I'm just kind of messing with it and mixing it up a little bit. And then you just start taking some of it like this. Okay, a glob of it. And you just, I really want to get down into the bottoms. You know, my hair is, it's gray, you know, and getting some gray hairs. So, and you just want to like try to saturate it as much as possible. This is my second time doing, no, my third, excuse me, my third time doing henna, but my husband Michael did it for me last time. He applied it and he was really quick at it too. So the first time I did a clear henna, just a cassia without the teas and things. So then after I feel like I've gotten down to the scalp, so these are really good for like scalp treatments too. So you can feel free to do that. One of these will cover about a head of shoulder length hair. So I shouldn't have any problems with, you know, running out of this or anything. Then you just kind of like put it into like a little bun sort of thing here. And then you start with the next section. So I've got like a sheet here, a bed sheet that I've pulled out so that I could, you know, try to keep the bathroom clean as much as possible. Yeah, so pretty goopy stuff. And I can't really see that well over here, but just kind of putting enough on, you know. My arms are so sore from the gym this week. And then I did some chest and, what do you call it? Chest and triceps today. And, so they're sore. Okay, so then I'm going to wrap it around that little bun and kind of keep going with that bun situation. And this is like, I've heard different things like about where henna originates, but so like the Cassia Obavata, which isn't really henna, is like from Italy. It originated, the flowers originated in Italy from what I found out with researching. So it's interesting, but the red hennas, see, I'm getting some on me. the red henna, well, the hennas, so then they mix them with different things to make different colors, different, you know, herbs and flowers and things. So, ooh, oops, my boobies. Okay, so to make different colors and things, so, yeah. This is really good for your hair, people. I'm not kidding you. They're telling the truth when they tell us that. So India, I believe, is where, like, the henna, you know, because, like, there's art or tattooing henna or, you know, skin henna that colors your skin, and you can make different, you know, things with that. And so that's pretty popular. But from what I learned, I think it originates from India. Okay. So now I'm gonna come over here and see what I got going on here. Surprised this comb's working. It didn't really do so well last time. Yeah, this is henna, people. So it's kind of a process, but it's so good for your hair, you know. And I'm not really blonde anymore. I'm really brown haired, but dirty dishwater blonde. But so until I'm ready to switch up, because I could do like a red or a dark or even a black, and get my hair black, but I don't think so. So like Laura, this would be really good for you, because you've pretty much got black hair, you know. But you would do the I think, is it called indigo? Okay. Yeah, it's really good as a scalp treatment too. And you just try to make sure to see, now that's not going to comb, but you just try to really make sure to get, you know, all of your scalp and the roots. And I found, at least with mine, that I don't really have to worry so much like if my ear gets it, because it washes off the skin. Although, you know, they do use it to do art, skin art, paint art. So you have to kind of consider that, and depending on your skin. And a lot of people will say put Vaseline or whatever, or an oil around your hairline, just so it doesn't, you know, dye it. But I've done it a couple of times now, and I wasn't really particularly worried about it. And I'll just go back in and, you know, wipe my ear down. And I may even just the inside, you know. But yeah, if you can see, that's very good. But just really saturating it, you know. It's pretty easy, actually. And it's kind of fun. It's relaxing, you know. It's like, wow. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so I'm going to start over here on the other side. And I'm going to go in the back here. I'll probably just take this little piece here. So then after you do this, you need to leave it on for 4 hours. A far cry from getting your hair bleached or all the chemicals, huh? It's about what? Well, I guess it depends. Sometimes it can be 40 minutes, you know. My hair usually took about that long to do like a highlight. So this is down to earth. You know, a lot of people are getting cancer from all those chemicals and not even realizing it, you know, till after the fact. So, you know, I used to be one of those that colored my hair, you know, bleached it, and you can still color your hair with this, the bleach, the box dyes. You can still continue to use that. You just have to wait like a 6-week period if you really want to do that again. And some, you know, if you go on YouTube, you'll find that there's a lot of information about it. So just kind of making my little top knot here. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Got some scragglers down here. Oh. Yeah, so you just kind of play, you know, play with it. It's kind of artistic. It's kind of like playing with art, you know. You're playing in the mud. So it's not too bad for me. Actually, it's really my second time for applying my own. My own henna. Like I said, Michael did it last time, so for me. Okay, and I'm gonna go around that way. There we go. And then I'm just gonna come back in here and make sure I've got all the bottom. And I just want to, I'm going to use every bit of this, although I have way more than I need. So, but it's okay, because I'm going to use it all anyway. Got some on the wall. And I've gotten some on the wall before, and it didn't do anything, so it just washes off. Of course, like I said, mine's marigold mix. So it's even though it's green and all the hennas are green like this, it doesn't really dye, at least not my paint on my walls. So. Okay. It's really an excellent conditioning treatment for your hair. I am not kidding. You know, and I've gone doing this no poo thing, revolution, and my hair is not like it used to be, and that's good and bad in some ways. You know, I'm just so used to, that's one reason why I used to color my hair, is to get some more body into it, because I have really fine hair, and it just likes to lay flat and it's straight on top of it, which, you know, I like my hair. But so this no poo thing has really just this is the messiest I've been. It has all your natural oils in your hair now when you don't do the shampoos. It's amazing how much is in your hair that's left in there after not shampooing with all those chemicals that they put in the shampoo. And your hair is actually left to be like hair. It's amazing how healthy it actually can be. And my hair is like, feels thicker, and it's like not being thinned out by chemicals, because the chemicals eat your hair, and I'm not kidding. It eats it to where the chemicals burn it to eat it, and it's like, I have grown more hair now, and my hair is thicker, and it's actually hair. You know, I know that sounds weird, but it's quite remarkable. Wow. This is kind of cool, though. So, okay, let's see what we got here. I really want to get this. See this? This is where a lot of my grays are coming in. I'm going to saturate that puppy. Okay. Yeah. It really feels good on your hair too. Already, you know. And you can like rub your scalp with this because, you know, it's not going to irritate it. Like if you were to try to go like this to a box dye, you'd probably like end up having a rash or a burn. This actually loves it. It's so good for you, you know, for your hair. It's amazing. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, we got the back side of that. Yeah, so Laura, you'd probably need like a couple of these. Mine's Moroccan International Morocco International. So if you guys want to know, just ask me about it. But if you just Google that, it'll come right up for you. I've got a few hairs down here. So this is fun, and I hope, you know, each time you do a henna, it's like in layers. So it'll bring out the color more and more each time. That's what's really interesting too. And you know, it's just all natural, but so you don't wash your hair for 42 hours after, or 48 hours after this. Of course, I mean, of course I'm going to rinse this out, but some people will say wash it out and stuff, but you're not supposed to. So, the color will keep transforming within that 48-hour period. So, if you want to get the full effect, that's what you do, you know, and even if you're just doing it for the moisturizing aspect of it, you don't want to wash it out. You want to just let it hang in there, you know, for 48 hours. You know, after you wash it off or whatever, rinse it. So like what I do to rinse this is I go in the sink, in the kitchen sink, and I just put my head upside down in there, and I just start rinsing it, you know, and letting all of the chunks start trying to dissipate and come out. Because it dries up pretty good. So, yeah, and then I just do that. And then what I do after that is I go and soak in the tub and just let it like get all out, because you want it all out. So, you know, when your whole head's under the water, then you know you've gotten it all out. I just kind of go extreme, I guess, on some things, but honestly, and it's nice to just kind of soak in the tub too. Woo. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see, that's it. I mean, it's pretty easy peasy, you know? So I've got a lot of henna left, and I'm going to goop it on. I don't care. You know, I'm just going to goop it and get it all going on there and massage it in. I mean, because I don't want to waste it, you know. But I got a lot left. So, this is it, guys. Okay, so now actually this is probably a bit ridiculous right there. But let me just get the rest of this on and I'll fix that. Yeah, so you have to let this sit on for 4 hours, people. Kind of crazy. And this gets heavy too. On your head, it kind of gets heavy. It's weird. And I can't really see what's happening in the back, but I'm just getting it all on. Okay. So, just gonna kind of take that. Kind of go in here with my sheet. Because I mean, I really don't want to get skin dyed, but, you know. Oh, got some hairs there, huh? So, yeah, and then another interesting thing about this is, see, this is my weaker side, obviously, because I see some hairs. And I just want to get it all, you know. I want, especially this hairline stuff, these grays. I don't like gray. I mean, on me. Okay. I got some on the wall. Okay, so then what you do is you get the saran wrap. Isn't that weird, guys? Oh my gosh. Okay. And then you just kind of start going from the back with it, you know? You want to get the whole neck in there. Okay. And I go around my ears, but I'll move it off of there after I'm done. Okay. And then you just kind of get this thing to move for you. And you want to get it nice and covered up, because it's got to keep the heat in. You got to keep the heat in. Okay, so that's probably good. Okay, like that. And then What I like to do is put like a hat on. Oh man, I left my beanie up at the hot springs when I went up there last. So what I'll probably do here is I'm just gonna I'm gonna wrap my towel around it until I can figure out like a beanie for it. And actually this one's a little wet from this morning, so I'm gonna get a different. So I'll just use this. Feeling like it's, yeah, it's all right. So I'm just gonna kind of like try to wrap it, you know, kind of tight to my head, because I want to keep the heat in from my body heat. And then I'll just clip this back here. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I got something going on back under here. Just kind of clip that. And that's it. You leave this on for 4 hours. Yeehaw! Okay, bye-bye. I'll let you know what it looks like after.